Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Nowonshall coming at you with yet another Star Trek Fleet Command video. Today, we're going to actually look at the new G5 level 58 miners. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like, that subscribe, that bell notification down below. Remember below that in the comment section, or that's the comment section, the see more section. Click that button, come join the Discord. And if you guys do want to help support the channel, remember this is my main source of income. There are 3 donation links down below. We have a PayPal, Cashapp, and a Venmo, both listed under Nowonshall. Don't forget to become a member, either 2, 5, 10, or 20 bucks a month. And yet, last but not least, don't forget to follow my Twitch, because that is random Twitch fun. That is random, uncensored, no one fun. But let's actually get into the video, actually get down to the nitty gritty of what we actually came here to do. So let's actually go take a look at the ship menu, because these are Ops 58 miners. I know a lot of us aren't going to see these Ops 58 miners, but it's cool to actually see a video about them. So at least you kind of know what they look like when they're before they hit you, and what kind of damage they can do to your base, or just in a mining event in general. So we're going to look at our survey ships. Bam. Go to the very end. So most of you guys know of the Nova. That's the base neutral miner of the G5 economy, which starts about 51, 52, I believe, which I don't understand why they have a G5 neutral, but we never had a G4 neutral. We had a G3 neutral, but we didn't have a G4. Just doesn't add up there. There needs to be intermediary one that doesn't cost you a butt ton of resources, just like all these other ones. So let's take a look at the Nova first. Let's look at the material. So it is 150%. And to even look at it even more, if we look at down in the rabbit hole, so you had 150% here. And then there were skins that actually could have affected it, which I don't think I can see. Let me double check. Let's go into my base and go look at the skins for the Nova, which they introduced before 58. So as we see, let's see, do I see any Nova skins here? I don't think I can see the skins to them, because I am not the ops level to see them. Thank you, Scopely, for blocking it off. I can see the ship, but I can't see the skins. Oh, there it is, right here. So we have one of them right here. Is called the Etherium. I can't even say the name of it. I'm not even butcher it. So what this one does is increases gas mining for 250%. So it just increases it. So we have this Nova skin right here. We have this one right here. And we have this one. Each one is just like a faction miner, but a skin. So you have to have the miner, then physically buy the skin, or I don't know if they have it in the event store, but they had to do that just to even get it, because they had Astrum, the other two I cannot pronounce. So you have right here, and right here. So that was an intermediary to the G4 or G5 miner. They released that a few months after the G4s came, or G5 miners came out. So now they are aiming more of the top brass of the game, which we don't have many players that are that big yet, which it's a confusing subject why they release a G5 miner when they could be working on other lower end stuff to help propel people forward to G5 instead of, yeah, whatever. Let's go look at the USS Betty. I don't know how to pronounce that. So we have the ship right here. Its ability right here, 420. Giggity, giggity, joke, joke, joke. They put that right in there. So as you see right here, it is a USS Betty, whatever. So it is a normal miner. You have all 4 nacelles, or warp nacelles. You have 4 cargo bays, 1 warp nacelle, and the normal, the impulse engine. And it's just a miner with the saucer section. So we can see that there. And you see it starts at 25 million. 25 million. Jesus. All right, so let's look at the details. So the one thing we want to look at is your initial cargo capacity, because we know what the other stuff is. So look at that warp range. It starts at 450. Warp speed is 32.5. Cargo bay initially is 9 mil. And the USS Betty, whatever you want to call it, is a trusted ECS freighter that has become a popular recently within the deep space explorers and boomer communities alike. While the Betty has roots in the Y500 class of the 21st century, recent design innovations and efficiency improvements make the USS Betty a must-have in mining operations for gas for Ops 58 players. But let's go take a look at our favorite place to look. So we're gonna go take a look at stfc.space. So we're gonna look at the ship right here, and if I can spell it right. So Betty. So let's go take a look. So what we want to look at initially is, we know it's Ops 58, has a 420 mining speed. Its titanium to build is 1 trillion, 23 billion in dilithium, etc., etc. You know, this cheapens as you level up, so let's not delve into that. And we go down. We don't really care about most of this stuff. The thing we're looking at is your warp range and the total cargo capacity. That's where you're going to start to see like how much you're able to take from you or whatever. So we go to warp. Its warp is 975. We don't even have any warp 975 systems yet. So I guess they're hitting at something. And we look at the cargo. So it starts at 4.2 mil, 4.4. That kind of, you got to see it doubles basically with it. So its max cargo is 11 mil. It's all right, but that's to max it out at ops 12. So maybe you might see a 30 mil cargo capacity on this thing. All right, let's go back to the game and let's go look at the next ships. Sorry if I butcher the name, but that is what it is. Nowonshall's dyslexia is not the greatest. So we have the Malga. So as you see here, here is the ship. It is a interesting looking ship. Like, I don't know how to feel about it. So you have 2 warp nacelles, your impulse, you have your cargo. Looks like it's going to eat something, really. So let's go take a look at the name. So this is the Crystal. So this is a Klingon one. So most of these have in common, they're all based off of Federation ships. It even says it in the description if you read it. The Malga is a good example of design and collaboration between the Klingon Empire and the United Federation of Planets. Well, clearly inspired by Klingon Portok freighters of the 24th century, the Malga incorporates some of the designs from the elements divided by the J-class and Y-class Federation freighters through the features a crystal mining laser which outclasses its predecessors. So same stats across the board. If you look at it, same stats, same information. Starts at 9 mil and jumps up to, well, 11, but with research, probably a good 30 mil. If you can max that thing out, take a loan out, take whatever you want out just to get that ship. Yeesh. Okay, so now we're going to look at, oops, almost clicked out. Let's go look at stfc.space. Just to take a look, it's going to be the same thing across the board for these ships because they're all the same, just what you need to get them. I'm not sure what the required faction or required rep level is yet for them, but as you see here, same information coming across, same thing across the board. We could take a look at warp, same thing, cargo, same thing. But we can take a look at the shot pattern. So crew slots, don't really worry about that. So weapon 1 fires once in the first round. The main weapon fires twice in the first round. Fires every round, looks like, these ships. Just shot, 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 shot. Let's go incorporate something differently for the other ones. So now let's go take a look at the next ship, which is going to be our Romulan ship. I always love how Romulan ships are. The Rax. This thing looks beastly and cool. It does not look like a miner. It does not look like anything. It looks just beastly. So let's go take a look at it in space. Or in, well, 3-dimensional space. Whatever space you want to see it as. But it is a beauty nonetheless. I'm always a big fan of Romulan class ships because they are well designed. Always are for some reason. So as you see here, the Romulan Star Empire refitted a Romulan design freighter ship with Federation elements to create the Rax. A cutting-edge ship that is well suited for deep space exploration with a high carrying capacity, cutting edge or lasers. The Rax has become the most popular investment for mining in the Alpha Quadrant. So as you see, most of these ships have a thing across the bow or board that they're all going to have the same stats, basically same attack, same firing pattern, same warp, same cargo. Only difference is you have a specified laser. So this is all aimed tailored toward the Ops 58 players. While the Ops 50 players have to deal with the Nova, and then the lower-end players have to deal with those 3 miners that can be expensive, but I digress. I just wanted to show you guys the G5 58 miners that recently came out in the recent update. Alright guys, it is Nowonshall signing out. Don't forget to like, that subscribe, that bell notification down below, and right below that, hit the see more button. Come join my Discord. We have 3 donation links down below. We have a PayPal, Cashapp, and a Venmo. Cashapp and Venmo are both listed in Nowonshall. And we have a join button. Become a member for $2, $5, $10, or $20 a month. Remember, this is my main source of income. If you want to help support the channel, hit those buttons. All right, guys, it is Nowonshall signing out. Peace out. Have a wonderful day.